How to have faith in yourself to overcome difficult times. You know, we've all been in that place where everything seems to be exploding around us. Or nothing seems to be going exactly the way we planned it. In those moments, finding faith in yourself is the most critical thing. So, how do I find faith in myself when everything seems impossible right now? I learned from a good friend who is also a business associate. He said, don't bet on the horse. The horse would be the situation, the horse is the job, the business plan. Or the horse is the thing that you're working on. He said don't bet on the horse. Bet on the jockey, which is you. That means you can ride any situation out. I'm a firm believer that God, or whatever you choose to call him, will never give you more than you can handle. And that's understanding that you may get knocked down, you may have to rest, you may have to sit on the sidelines for a minute, but you don't ever have to stop. You might not run. You might walk, and some days you might crawl. But you still get to move. Remember, you are the recipient of 1,000 second chances, and every time you get to 999, you get to press reset. So how do you have faith in yourself when nothing around you seems to be going right? You recognize that you're bigger than your circumstances, no matter how big your circumstances are. I really believe that we judge ourselves because we're not moving at the same momentum that we moved at once before. You may also be asking yourself, what if you're not supposed to move at that momentum right now? Does your speed even matter? What if your phase does shift? What if your phase does need to be modified? And what if you do have to have more grace with yourself and more compassion with yourself? I believe that there's nothing, and I say nothing with capital N, there's nothing that has the right to take you out of the game, to take you out of the fight, to take you out of the race. Nothing is that big. Your human spirit is greater than any circumstance that you're in right now. Your human spirit is unbreakable. It's unshakable and it's unstoppable. Now, do you need to pause sometimes? Do you need to sit back and recalculate? Do you just sit back for a moment and catch your breath? Absolutely. But nothing, and I do mean nothing with a capital N, has the power to take you out of the race. Experiencing struggle doesn't mean you're doomed. My grandmother used to say, "Baby, why are you so worried about if you don't win? The victory is already yours. You're just playing out the journey." And I believe that to be true. That we have the right, we have the victory. You have the victory already. Whatever it is that you say is going to be true. Are you gonna make it through this moment? If you say you are, then it's going to be true. If you say you're gonna make it to the circumstances, it's going to be true. And if you say you're not, it's gonna be true. 4 ways to believe in yourself today. Remember your past successes. Reflect on the times you have set a goal and overcome adversity. Use this as a form of gratitude exercise. Write down and/or imagine all the times you have accomplished a big task. Focus on this and your abilities rather than your flaws. Make a plan. Have a dream you think you can't reach? Write down a detailed and realistic plan as to how you can accomplish your dreams and goals. Remember that your dreams are not only valid but very achievable. Surround yourself with positive go-getters. Hopefully, these people are also supportive and believe in you, encouraging you to find faith and remember your strengths. Know what you want, not what other people want. Remember, your dreams are yours. It is your responsibility to not only achieve these dreams but also to set them. If you are living someone else's life, then you may not feel so confident about fighting for this dream. So what story do you want to tell? And how will you do it? That might need to be modified. Who you do it with? That might even change. Your plan might need to be in the sand. It means it needs to be flexible. Yet, your goal to get through it is always in mode. So, your plan's in the sand and your goal's in mode. That means the plan might need to be modified, but the goal will never change, and that is you are greater than any circumstance you might find yourself in. The victory has and will always be yours. Now the journey, you have to decide what that's gonna look like.